And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Up first here, we've got a blizzard warning out here for the Alaska Range, Windy Pass to Cantwell and Isabel Pass and those areas there for tonight and tomorrow for blizzard conditions due to increasing north winds and blowing snow. So travel along any roads up in that area, expect some whiteout conditions during that period. Cold temperature advisory here for the southern Kuskokwim Valley on out to the Kuskokwim Delta, Nunivak Island area, and that's for cold wind chills there with temperatures below zero and some breezy conditions, and a winter storm watch for the Bristol Bay area and the Yukon Delta coast as well as St. Lawrence Island for Thursday afternoon and Thursday night here for these areas. Be late Thursday, more like Thursday night here for Bristol Bay and that area there, a little sooner up here to the north where the system's tracking northeastward. We'll hit it first. And then we've got some winter weather advisories here for snow for areas of the southeast coast. Satellite imagery showing a front here and a system, warm front and the cold front back through here, sliding eastward across the southeast coast, bringing some rain to the southern areas, mixture rain of snow here over the central and north, but not much falling up here to the north. Trough right through here, bringing some snow showers to the eastern Copper River Basin, on up in toward the eastern interior, but pretty light conditions, and then very cold temperatures here behind that trough there as circulation right through here. Temperatures well below zero today from the Arctic coast all the way down into the southwest interior areas. And cold air now in over the Bering Sea, those winds dropping off now over the Bering Sea as higher pressure begins to advance eastward here ahead of this system that's pushing wind and precipitation into the Shemya-Attu area. Now it'll be pushing in toward Adak if it hasn't already tonight. So you can see that pushing or sliding eastward there, the moisture. On the chart today, the front still way back just west of Attu Island there with gale force winds, gusts 50 miles an hour with some rain and snow trending toward rain there in the warmer air coming up on those winds with that warm front. Dry for the central Aleutians eastward here. Still an area of light snow, but the winds coming down for the Alaska Peninsula today with snow showers there, extending back up toward the Pribilof Islands. Very light snow though. Cold high pressure developing in the interior with skies clearing out. Winds light here. Still looking at a southwest breeze up Cook Inlet this afternoon, but that's going to start swinging around to the north. In fact, actually gone north at Kenai now. And those will start increasing a little bit here later tonight and tomorrow. Some skiffs of light snow and flurries there along areas of the Arctic coast with a weak low there just off the central coast. And still some moisture here, keeping some snow shower activity going over the southeast interior. Here's that low tracking into the panhandle there. The warm front up through this area, cold front back down through here. And the rain not too heavy, about 1 to 3/10 of an inch falling across areas of the southern southeast coast. Much lighter amounts to the north, and a lot of clear skies over south central Alaska today, especially Cook Inlet and the Kenai Peninsula back in toward Bristol Bay, Kodiak Island, as well as a good portion of the interior. And for tonight, this low kind of tracks eastward here, and a trough drops into the western Gulf there. That's going to start increasing the winds when that thing gets by for Kodiak Island there. Also winds, northerly winds on the increase for Cook Inlet, especially the passes of the western Alaska Range, Mananuska-Susitna Valley. Start seeing an increase in the north winds. Definitely for Resurrection Bay, Passage Canal, west winds on the increase as this low tracks east to just south of Yakutat. This low pushes into Canada tonight and leaving showers behind, mostly in the form of snow, central and northern areas, and a mix down to the south. Cold high pressure in the interior. Again, light winds, temperatures well below zero. An area of light snow continues here just off the southwest coast down to the Alaska Peninsula, but quite light. Winds really lightening up now, again, ridging right through here ahead of this system, pushing gale force winds and rain or snow changing to rain for the Adak-Atka area. And for tomorrow, snow and blowing or snow here with increasing winds for the Pribilof Islands. Warm front spreading snow changing to rain into the eastern Aleutians. Just plain rain and wind for Adak and Atka, diminishing farther out to the west. And that snow pushing up towards St. Matthew Island. But St. Lawrence Island still in the clear, light winds Clear skies there, high pressure over the Bering Strait, really dominating much of the interior here. Low pressure in the Gulf of Alaska, and the high out here to the northwest tightens that gradient up across the southeast interior for increasing north and northeast winds in just about all areas here. Gusty winds for Kodiak Island. And another low tracks into the Panhandle, bringing snow with it to just about all areas of the southeast coast. And that remains off the central coast on Thursday, but colder, drier air pushing into the northern Panhandle. Look for snow showers across the remainder of the area there. And north winds the gradient starting to lighten up a little bit here. High pressure tracking into the interior. Cold, clear conditions. Again, the Arctic coast right on down into the Gulf of Alaska. And this system out here to the west lifting northeastwards. You can see about this position, a low develops there and tracks up west of St. Matthew Island, pushing southwest winds, becoming southeast here, or east-southeast along the coast. So snow and blowing snow on the increase. Again, winter storm watches out for Bristol Bay and the Yukon Delta, as well as the Kuskokwim Delta coastline as well. Definitely Nunivak Island, St. Lawrence Island, possible blizzard conditions with this as it comes up. But behind the warm front here and into that next system, much milder air overspreading the southern Bering Sea. Rain for the eastern Aleutians, a little bit of a break right through here. Then ahead of that front, more gusty winds and rain for the central and western Aleutian areas. And moving on to the lows for tonight, here for the Panhandle, 25 to 30 in the north, mid-30s to the south, and anywhere from 15 below to 10 above here, south central Alaska. About 12 for Kodiak Island. And highs tomorrow, staying below zero in the Copper River Basin, 5 below to 5 above Mananuska-Susitna Valley. Otherwise, highs right around 10 here for the Kenai Peninsula, 15 Homer, 20 for Kodiak, below zero for the Kuskokwim Valley. Highs 30 to 35 northern Panhandle, lower 40s to the south. And then lows for the following morning here, upper 20s, lower 30s there. Definitely cold enough for snow, all areas of the southeast coast there. And well below zero here, down to 15 to 25 below the Copper River Basin, 40 to 50 below in the Kuskokwim Valley, around 12 for Kodiak, and below zero, just about all areas of south central Alaska, down to 5 at Seward and 6 at Homer, followed by highs 0 to 5 here for the south central Alaska area, up to 10 at Homer, 10 to 25 below for the Kuskokwim Valley, and 0 to 5 for Bristol Bay. And for the southeast coast, 20s in the north and 30s in the south. Up to the north tonight, lows 30 to 40 below in the interior, a little milder out toward the coastlines, but not much. Highs tomorrow below zero, all areas of the interior, out to the northern Bering Sea, including St. Lawrence Island, followed by lows 35 to 50 below in the interior, and 15 to 30 below for the Arctic coast, 15 to 20 below for St. Lawrence Island, followed by highs staying well below zero. And for the Bering Sea, lows tonight in the 30s for the Aleutians, mid to upper 20s for the eastern Aleutians, 15 to 22 for the Alaska Peninsula, and that'll be followed by highs near 30 for the Pribilofs tomorrow. Lower 40s here, central western Aleutians, mid 30s Fox Islands, upper teens to mid 20s for the Alaska Peninsula, and then lows upper 20s for the Pribilofs, lower 30s there for the eastern Aleutians, a little milder, mid 30s for the western central areas, and in the teens, lower 20s for the Alaska Peninsula, followed by highs rising above freezing there for Sandpoint and Cold Bay near 40 for Unalaska, and about 37 for St. Paul.